Hi guys, welcome back. Let's see, are we recording? Yes, we are. Good. Welcome back. This is Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. Good morning. I don't know where you live in the world right now, but it is freaking cold this morning. I still have my windows open because it's like 50s in the morning, 60s in the late morning, 70s in the early afternoon, and 80s by evening. So it's really kind of crazy weather here. I'm in Pennsylvania on the Ohio borderline. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Today is going to be the weekend's love vibe. We are going to take a look at the energies that you will be experiencing, working with over the weekend for Friday and Saturday, September 21st and 22nd. And I've drawn 4 cards and 4 clarifiers. I also drew a card from the Moonology deck. I love this deck as your overall energy for the weekend. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. And I'm just here to tell you. Oh, it's not till next weekend. Okay, good. We have a new moon coming up, and I wasn't sure when that was. So welcome to my channel if you're new, and I know there's some new watchers. I can feel it, and I know that this channel is going to grow. I'm putting a lot more energy into it. I would like you guys to please help put energy into it by hitting the thumbs up if it resonates, by sharing it with your friends, maybe putting it on your social media, and commenting in the section below. Okay, for those of you who are new, I do have a second channel now. It is just simply called Tarot Talk 1111. It is linked in the description box below. Last night, I did a pick-a-pile reading that the topic is where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Because I've been noticing in a lot of my private readings I've been doing that seems to be a topic people really want to know. They want to know, all right, I've had a lot of changes. I've had a lot of healings. I've had a lot of purging and spiritual upgrades, DNA upgrades. But now I'm feeling this energy of indecision, of confusion. Where do I go next? So if you've been wondering on what your next move needs to be on in your relationships or on your journey to enlightenment and ascension, check out the other channel that is also linked below. Okay, so we're going to get started here. I'm going to turn the cards over and take a look at them. Wow, and they're all in the upright. How did that happen? Okay, so let me just take a look here. All right, so the first message that I'm getting is some of you are mourning a relationship that was karmic, that you're letting go of. Because I've got the 5 of Cups. I used the standard deck today, so it's not the after tarot. We've got the 5 of Cups followed by the Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. And we are coming up into Libra season, so I've been seeing this Judgment card, or excuse me, Justice card. It's early in the morning. I haven't finished my coffee, guys. Anyhow, so we're looking at, sadness, loss, and regret because of a relationship. It looks like it was karmic. When justice shows up, these 3 cards right here looks like a balancing of a karmic relationship, or the ending, could be the ending of a karmic relationship because of the 5 of Cups. All right. When I see the Hierophant next to the 10 of Pentacles, that's marriage, that's commitment, that's contracts. So it could be a karmic contract that has come to an end, and it's left you feeling sad, and it's like you're mourning it, okay? But I'm here to tell you that when the Justice card shows up, this is balance in your life. This is karmic justice. It's something that was meant to happen, okay? It seems to be the only message that I'm picking up, but I'm going to take a look at the clarifiers. They usually can change the tone and the energy around the reading. So let's take a look. Oh, there's those 3 cups. 5 of Cups again. Yeah, okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. It may not resonate with all of you, but I feel like there are some of you that this will really resonate with. Okay, so just so you know, we have on the bottom of the deck the World card, which is the ending and completion of a cycle. And we do have a tough cycle. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And that's exactly what I'm seeing on the table. So if this doesn't resonate with you, take what you can and let the rest go. Okay, so we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the clarifying deck. Now we had the Ace of Swords, I believe it was yesterday too. For today's energy, actually, I think. So we're going to take a look at, you know, why or what, the what. All right, so we've got the 5 of Cups here. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense at the moment, right? And it's clarified by the 3 of Cups. So I feel like this might have been a third-party situation that has come to an end. Okay, and I know this deck says rejoice and celebrate, and I believe it has a dual job in this reading. Okay, so here this person is looking at 3 cups spilled, but there are 2 beautiful filled cups behind him that he is not seeing. He's too busy, he or she, too busy looking at what they've lost to see that the best of the situation still remains. Okay, this is divine love back here. These were not. These were karmic. Okay, so I believe this card's doing double duty. It's telling some of you that through releasing and ending this tough cycle of karmic relationship, you're going to be able to rejoice and celebrate when you get to the end of the purging, the letting go, the mourning, you have to grieve. When you lose anything, you have to grieve. There's nothing wrong with that. But be mindful of the 2 cups that are sitting behind you, okay? Because I think a third party has ended. Perhaps you and your person, you and your situation. It doesn't have to be a person, but you and your situation, you've learned the lessons that you were meant to learn. That's why the Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Justice card has showed up, right? This was the end of a tough cycle. And so it could be a third-party situation, could be a third party, can be anything. Remember, we've talked about this. It could be a job that's interfering with your life lesson or your relationship, right? It can be family members getting in between you and these 2 cups. It can be any kind of a situation that stagnates or prevents, comes between these 2 cups. Because these ones here, they're gone. It's why you're grieving them. They're gone. You know they're gone. Whether you've made your move or not, I'm not sure, but you know it's gone, right? So this card is doing double duty. It's telling you you're going to rejoice and celebrate, but you have to grieve your losses. And there was a third situation that was coming between you and your 2 divine cups. Okay. Then we've got the Hierophant, clarified by the 2 of Wands, the waiting game. Okay, so Spirit has put your relationship or your situation on hold, waiting for divine timing. And you've been waiting, but I see it coming to a closure, maybe over the weekend. Just saying. But in this deck, I really like this card, okay? Because here you have the Ace of Wands. And it's kind of captured in this timepiece, right? Hourglass. And there are these circles going around. It's like, you know, your path, your trajectory was going this way, okay? Not toward your new beginning. It's like you've been going round and round in circles, right? So now you've stepped off of the wrong trajectory and onto the right one. And now these circles go round and round and bring you right to your new beginning. And I believe that spirit and a contract that you have, okay, when I say contract, for those of you that are new, what I mean by a soul is a soul contract. Okay, can be a physical contract, could be work, you know, maybe you're signing a new contract. But this feels like divorce to me. I don't know why, but it does because of the Ten of Pentacles and the Justice card. All right. And the Hierophant with the Ten of Pentacles for me as a reader is a marriage. It's divine contract. Okay. But we have this Hierophant with this Two of Wands. Two of Wands in a normal deck is all about choices, you know, getting on your life's path, right? So you're finally on the right path, moving towards your new beginning. Okay, then we have the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Cups again, only this time in the reverse. So I feel like what's happening is, you know, at the beginning of the weekend, there's going to be some kind of an upset, a spilling. Somebody's going to kick over some damn cups, right? 3 of them to be exact. So I feel like this is you realizing that even though this was painful, and in this deck, this is sacred geometry, right? It's like what goes around comes around. We reincarnate and we repeat cycles over and over again until we've learned our lesson and upgraded. So this Five of Cups in the reverse makes me think that this cycle is coming to an end. And doesn't that just make sense, right? A tough cycle, an end of a tough cycle approaches. And this is you realizing that this cycle was meant to come to an end. And I feel like it's like the drain has been, the plug has been pulled from the drain, and all the sadness, all of the emotion is being purged from you and draining out of you, giving you the hope and faith that you need to move forward, right? Okay, so then we've got Justice paired with, look at this, the Devil in reverse, temptation. Okay, for some of you, you might be dealing with a Libra, a Taurus, water sign. Actually, everybody's here. We got water, we got wands, we've got pentacles, everybody but the swords, okay? So the stinking thinking that we were talking about a couple days ago, looks like you've kind of cleared that out. Maybe had a conversation with your person, because we do have the 8 of Wands beneath this. And I'm not going to dig because there's a lot of good cards there, but you know, we're just going to let those come out naturally. So up next was the Justice card and the Temptation card. Okay, so literally it could be a Capricorn that you were working with, but it, you know, it's just an energy. So you don't have to run with that if it doesn't resonate. But the end of a cycle, and I think communication is going to be had. Might be harsh communication if it's with the karmic. Karmic, by the way, For some of you, if you're not familiar with the term, we have soulmates, divine soulmates, twin flames, twin rays, and we have karmics. Karmics are beautiful. They can be very painful because they are soul family that reincarnated into a body here in the 3D earth plane in order to help us learn some very tough life lessons. And you teach them through that karmic relationship, and they teach you. So sometimes we have to know what we don't want in order to know what we do want. Okay, but this is the temptation card in the reverse. So this is a releasing, a letting go of, it's a walking away from, moving away from something that's toxic. Could be a Capricorn, could be something that you felt tied to, bound to, that in the past was a heavy temptation for you. Okay, but karmic lessons are being learned here. Justice is coming to the situation and balance is being restored. And it's by letting go of something that no longer serves you, something that in the past you felt so bound and tied to. So this is a really, really beautiful reading. And I prepared these decks so that we could get some oracle message for the weekend. This is some heavy inner work being done here, guys. I'm just here to tell you it's not going to be easy, but it is so going to be worth it. When Spirit just steps in and gives you the boot, you know, says, oh, enough is enough, then sometimes it's for our highest and best, okay? Look, Healer of the Ages. Now, this resonates with me because I believe that a lot of the twins, if you feel like you're on in a divine union with another person, a divine union is somebody that, you know, you incarnated with in order to become a healer, a light worker, a light bearer, right? Healer of the Ages. It's a 6, another balance. So this may not speak to everyone today, but I sure hope it does, because I feel like what's happening is you are being egged on by God, by Spirit, by the universe to clear this karmic energy so that you can step into your mission work. All right. Your mission is to be a healer. Whether it's just by telling your story or if you're a twin flame or a twin ray, you get together and you exude so much light everywhere you go. You don't have to do anything. It's like when you speak kind words to a person, when you help somebody with their groceries, when you give somebody your card or return their card or buy them a cup of coffee, little things mean a lot. But when you get in divine alignment with your mission work, everything you do, everything you touch will have the Midas touch. It will bring healing to the earth plane. That's why the twins are coming into union at this time. Okay, if that resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, then just know that this was a cycle that was meant to end. It's a tough cycle. Oh, too many, Spirit. I'm sorry, I can't take that many. Oh, okay. Jeez Louise. All right, so I'm not taking any more cards after this. This is going to be it because there's a lot of them, but they really do look relevant. Okay, just so you know, you need to face your fears and let this cycle end. Don't try to hold on to something that you know deep down inside no longer feels good for you, no longer feels comfortable. The love is not being nurtured. It's not falling into place like it used to or like it's meant to. Okay, this is it. This is divine alchemy. Okay, that's why justice has shown up. Divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. This is going from allowing and accepting yourself to be aligned with people that are toxic, that do not lift you up, uplift you, or praise you, or show you your value, your worth. So divine alchemy is about opening up the heart chakra, and it's moving beyond these challenges and focusing on what you truly desire instead of what you have kind of outgrown. It's like, a pair of shoes. If you're growing, say you're a teenager, and you just grew, you had a growth spurt, and now your shoes are entirely too tight and they don't serve you anymore. Sorry, I don't mean to like minimize what you're going through to a pair of shoes, but it's just what came to mind. So divine alchemy is happening. You need to face your fears and allow this energy to transmute into love again. Okay, then we have your sacred self. That's why the Hierophant is here. That's why Spirit is showing up in your reading. All right, because you are tempering and acknowledging your sacred self. You're learning about your sacred self. So unleash your spirit, express your gifts. Yeah, because mission work, right? Healer of the ages, mission work. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Unleash your spirit and express your gifts. Okay, then we have divine. Well, nope, Spirit says take this one next. Commander Ashtar. I'm just here to tell you, I don't know a lot about this guy, except for when I was about, I want to say maybe 19, 20 years old, I had a dream that he came to me. I really did. I had a dream that this very person looked like this, showed up in my dreams and told me that I was a starseed from another planetary or galaxy, and that I was here to help heal the collective. And I didn't even know. I wasn't spiritual. I had no idea what any of that meant when I was a kid. None. But it's all making sense now. Commander Ashtar, call to action. You're being called to your mission work. Okay, whether you are a spiritual person or not, you may not even understand the transformations that are happening, the reason why, these relationships are ending and new things are beginning for you. You don't even realize, some of you, that you are a healer of the ages, and you are a divine alchemist, and facing your fears to move into your sacred self. So this is a call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Okay? Call to action. This is a call to action. Then last but not least, we have Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Karmic lessons, guys. Karmic lessons. Do what is right. You can't stay in a loveless relationship or a dead-end job or living with your parents or whatever your situation is. You can't stay in something that's not meant for you. And when things don't work out for you, when you, if you're one of those people where Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong will, it's simply because you're not in alignment with your divine, where'd it go? With your divine order, your sacred self, being called to action, facing your fears, because whether you know it or not, your energy, once it is healed and whole, will also show others how to be healed and whole. That's why the call to action, Commander Ashtar, take charge, lead by example. People are watching you. All right. You are a leader. So you need to walk your talk. And if that means you've got to let go of this devil energy, release it, which it looks like you perfectly are, and in balance too. So this is a beautiful reading. Speak your truth. Whoever it is you need to communicate with and talk about what your feelings are, what your intentions are, what you want to do. let the cycle close. Because I'm telling you, I just recently did this. I went through a divorce after 20 years. So as you walk out one door, you automatically walk into a new one. It's unavoidable. It's just the way the 3D matrix is designed. So I love you guys. This has been your weekend read, and I am it's tough. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be tough. You're going to have to take a stand. You're going to have to be firmly rooted in your belief system, and you're going to have to face your fears, because this cycle needs to end. And this karmic relationship, whatever it is, whether it's a dead-end job or being shackled to a person, maybe you've got a roommate that's just not, they're making your life miserable. They're not following the house rules. They're not paying their rent. They're not, equal give and take. Balance needs to be restored. And if this is a marriage, marriage is really difficult to heal a broken relationship. It really is. But if you have tried and you've done the work and you've really wanted to be in alignment with the marriage, and the person just doesn't want to get on board, if they just want to keep being toxic, then, Spirit's saying it's time for you to end this tough cycle. And it's not going to be easy, but you're going to come out of it much quicker than you think. Okay. I hope this resonated. If it didn't, go take a look at my other channel and pick a pile and see what your next guided action is. Okay. I love you guys. I want you to have a beautiful weekend. And if you need a private reading, if this is really heavy energy for you and you would like something a little bit more personal, because this is a collective read, it's for everybody. Some people will be able to get a message. Some people won't. Most people will take what they need and leave the rest. But if you really, really are experiencing an end of a tough cycle and you would like some guidance in that, like I said, check out the pick a pile. If it doesn't work there, just message me and we can get you scheduled for your own personal private reading. Okay, I love you guys. Please hit the thumbs up. It really does help the algorithms to pick up the videos and put them out into YouTube land for other people to see. And it costs you nothing, okay? So I love you, love and light. I will talk to you again on Monday. Thank you and namaste.